this is a week where we're really thinking hard about a year ago, January 6th. I was here that day, and I've often said it was a day that I never would have imagined, that I'll never forget, and I hope I never see repeated ever in the history of this country. On Thursday, we'll be doing a prayer vigil on the Capitol steps and thinking about the year. And, you know, I have a lot of thoughts about it. I'm not going to go into them at length right now, but they do bear on to the voting rights question, because what we saw on January 6th was a concerted and violent effort to disrupt the peaceful transfer of power, to disenfranchise 80 million Americans who had voted for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. And the losing presidential candidate, because of ego and insecurity, couldn't accept that he lost. So he perpetrated a big lie about a stolen election, encouraged his followers to come to D.C. and for a wild event on this day. And we saw what happened. A lot of people were injured and even killed that day and lost their lives. 2 Virginians, Officers Smith and Liebengood, died within days after the incident by suicide. It was so traumatic to have citizens of this country, for the first time in our nation's history, attacking the Capitol, an internal attack motivated by their commander-in-chief to try to disrupt the peaceful transfer of power. More than 150 Capitol and other police officers were injured that day. So many performed heroically, including Virginians. Virginia State Police were among the first to arrive to provide backup and assistance, and over the weeks and months that followed, Virginia National Guard troops performed wonderful work in trying to keep our capital, the home of our democracy, safe. So it is a sobering thing. I have a lot of emotions about it, some of which I haven't particularly resolved. You don't wrap up emotions with a neat bow on them. They're still kind of out there, raw questions that remain.